nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We own the night. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Living to the fullest like we dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest like we dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. Come on. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Come on, the night. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get started. Illuminate the darkness. You know who go the hardest. Now roll out the red carpet. The 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come. Now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event. Like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We own the night. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Living to the fullest like we dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest like we dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. Come on. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Come on, the night. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get started. Illuminate the darkness. You know who go the hardest. Now roll out the red carpet. The 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come. Now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event. Like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We own the night. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire?
It is Saturday on the Nation Network, and that means it is time for professional wrestling action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Impact Wrestling. We're coming to you live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we kick things off right here with Eddie Edwards. It's no secret. Everybody understands what the deal is. No one in the back wants us here. Well, I was already here. And then some friends of mine came along, and that's where Honor No More became a reality. We're not here to make friends. We're here to make money. We're here to make statements. And that is all that we have done. And yet, we are still held down. We have proven that there's no one, no two, no three, no one that can stand up against Honor No More. How much more do we have to prove before we get a friggin' opportunity around here that matters? See the world champion hiding behind contenders that never are gonna beat him, and everyone knows it. Why doesn't he step up and take on somebody like Eddie Edwards? Because he knows he can't beat me, that's why. Because Scott D'Amore knows that if his champion gets in the ring with any member of No Honor, we're gonna control the whole friggin' show. And they just can't have that, now can they? Scott, I know you can hear me in the back, pal. You can't bury me. You've tried and you failed. Strong words from Eddie Edwards, and now, hold on just a moment. We know that music. Jay White is making his way down to confront Eddie Edwards. Leader of the Bullet Club in the ring with the leader of Honor No More. This could be very interesting. All I hear you doing is crying. Whining and crying like the bitch that you are. You say there's no one, no two, no three can stand up against you. Well, let me tell you something. You've had life easy up till now. That's about to change. See, when you start barking in this doghouse, then the big dogs are going to come out and get you. And they don't get any bigger than the Bullet Club. You think I'm afraid of you? You think the Bullet Club matches up to Honor No More? Well, Jay, you're new around here compared to me. This is my yard. I am the dog. If you want to test that out, we can make it happen. I think we can make it happen. Emergence just around the corner. We don't have anyone on our dance card right now. Why not? Why not? See what happens if the Bullet Club goes up against Honor No More. But be very careful what you ask for, because you will get it. Emergence is fine with me. I've got no problem with it. But I'll tell you this much right now, and Scott, I know you hear me in the back, pal. When we prove that we are the superior, dominant force here in Impact Wrestling, I expect to see Honor No More getting the opportunities we deserve. If I gotta go through you, so be it. You know something, Sunshine? A lot of people have tried to get through me. A whole lot of people have tried to get through the Bullet Club, and there's one thing they all have in common. You know what that is? They failed. Time and time again they try and they go down in defeat. You'll find out. Because at Emergence, we're the ones that are going to emerge victorious. At Emergence, you're going to be heading to the emergency room. We're not looking to beat you. You came out here right now. You got in my face and you called out Honor No More. So guess what? We're not going to beat you. We're going to destroy you. We're going to leave you laying in a pool of your own blood. That's supposed to scare me? Is it? Let me tell you, bigger and better than you have stood there making similar promises. Not just to me, but to other members of the Bullet Club. And guess what? Here I still am. And after Emergence, here I'll still be.
Jay, I understand why you're doing what you're doing right now. Hell, another day, another time, I might have been standing right beside you. But this is now. The time is now. And you have made a huge mistake. You're messing with Honor No More business, and that is something you shouldn't have done.
Oh, stop all the talking. You want to do something about it? I'm right here, right now. We don't have to wait for emergence. Why don't you show me just how tough a guy you really are? As a wise man once said, don't sing it, bring it. What a match we have to look forward to at Emergence, ladies and gentlemen. This is Impact.
The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event, like we landed on the moon, nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright, we're in our prime, at the time of our life. We own the night, hear us screaming loud. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on, we own the night, walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Listen to the bullets like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Listen to the bullets like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere. We own the night. The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event, like we landed on the moon, nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright, we're in our prime, at the time of our life. We own the night, hear us screaming loud. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on, we own the night, walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Listen to the bullets like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing.
All right, wrestling fans, we are ready for in-ring action to begin here on Impact Wrestling, live on the Nation Network. Tag team titles will be on the line in this one. We've got a tremendous card of action coming your way here, ladies and gentlemen, but we kicked it off with one hell of a moment. Eddie Edwards face-to-face with Jay White, and we now know those two organizations are going to meet at Emergence here on the Nation Network.
Well, you talk about two factions, powerful factions, and we're looking at a big part of one of them right here. They may be heading into Emergence with those tag team titles.
Well, to Eddie Edwards' point, that is exactly what he's talking about when he says, you look right here, members of a more or less outside company in the Bullet Club come in here and they get all these opportunities at the Gold. Eddie Edwards feels he's been here a lot longer, joined and created Honor No More out of a necessity, in his own opinion.
The definite argument can be made for that very fact. I want to take a moment to welcome everybody live here on the Nation Network. Joining us, we've got PFW, Jason Pruitt, and Keith O'Toole. Welcome and good morning, everybody.
Here come the Impact Tag Team Champions, coming off of a very successful appearance recently on Ring of Honor. Dual promotion tag team featuring the Briscoe brothers.
They are fighting champions, no doubt about it. They'll go anywhere. Always hungry for a fight. Just ask them and they'll tell you.
These two men take it very seriously. There is no messing around when it comes to the Briscoes, and especially when it comes to the Impact Tag Team Championship titles.
They have held those titles now for over 3 months. A lot of people have tried to take them away and have failed.
Well, that includes the Good Brothers here in the ring tonight. They are the former tag team champions. Will they be able to reclaim those titles here? We're about to find out.
Impact Wrestling World Tag Team on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 505 pounds, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 460 pounds, they are the Wrestling World Mark and Jay.
All right, the time for talk is over. The time for backing up all the talk is right now. Referee holding those tag team titles up high for all to see. One of these two teams will get to walk out of this building here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, as the Impact Tag Team Champions. Will we have new champions, or will the Briscoes find a way to come out victorious once again? Early on, it looked like Gallows was going to go to the size and strength advantage, but he wasn't able to maintain. Mark Briscoe now with the upper hand as he hammers down on the forehead of Gallows. And the longer he keeps the big man on the ground, the better things will work out for the Briscoes.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Briscoes. They do not have a size or strength advantage in any way, shape, or form when Luke Gallows is in the ring. So the less they have to deal with him, the better, and the more they can keep him off his feet, the better.
Briscoe in the wrong corner right now, but gets a big boot to the head. And that backed up Luke Gallows just for a moment, but now a head first into the turnbuckle. There's the tag made. Now the double team by the Good Brothers. Big kick to the head, and now a running splash into the corner. Jay is down and in trouble. Carl Anderson, his first opportunity to get into the match here tonight. Tying up the legs, and oh my goodness, double knee spike on the canvas.
So right there, the machine gun, Carl Anderson. He is as technically savvy as anyone you'll ever get in the squared circle with, and he is singling out body parts right now.
Indeed, Mark Briscoe finally getting out of trouble, at least for the moment. Go behind waistlock into a German suplex, nicely done. As Briscoe drags him over towards the corner, makes the tag. And now Jay, the legal man in the ring for the tag team champions. Stunner! Oh, he caught him with that one.
Jay caught him with that nice stunner, but he didn't follow it up, and that's a mistake.
And now a jawbreaker. Oh, too close to the wrong part of town. Carl Anderson just got caught. Jay Briscoe is in the wrong corner. Big uppercut drops him. Anderson now has him. What's he going to do? Irish whip back to the corner one more time. And now Carl Anderson from the middle rope. Knee right in the middle of the back.
Throws up the Wolfpack sign.
Knife edge chop nicely done as he lays it in. Now the snap mare takes him over. Jay Briscoe unloading, backs him into the corner, and now the Briscoes with a double team opportunity, holds him wide open, and Mark lays one into the rib cage.
The double team is something that the Briscoes are going to need to take advantage of, I feel, to keep the momentum going right now.
Anderson sends him into his corner and follows up with another one of those devastating uppercuts. Single leg drop kick right to the side of the head. Now Anderson is in control, pulls him away from the ropes, thinks he has enough to get the win. We'll find out.
Well, we're not going to find out because Jay able to make the save, and now look at this, referee is out.
Referee just got caught, not sure what happened to him exactly. There's a cutter. We might have new champions right now.
We would have had new champions, however, the save made by Jay Briscoe.
Mark is in a world of trouble. Look at the blood flowing down the face. And now the single leg Boston Crab. Anderson trying to pull himself over to the ropes to break the hold. And he has managed to get out of it. Irish whip reversal. Anderson now on the apron, taking advantage of that moment as Mark tags Jay into the match. Big right hand by Jay Briscoe. And the action spills out here to ringside on the floor.
It's a dangerous place right there for anybody to be, but I would say even more so for Carl Anderson. A, he's too close to the opposite corner. And B, I think the Briscoes are just a lot more at home outside the ring, which is saying something.
Fireman Gary takes him all the way over and down to the floor. Went for the left, or a right hand, I beg your pardon, it was blocked. Oh, just slammed him on the corner of the apron.
That is going to do a lot of damage.
Somehow that broke the count. The referee considered him back in the ring and out.
Yeah, referee restarted his count. Very unusual.
Brain buster on the floor. The tag team champions are in a lot of trouble right now. As he drives him back first into the steel ring post. Anderson now walking over, making the tag to Gallows. The count has reached 8. It has reached 9. And it looks like it's going to be a count-out victory for the Bullet Club.
Well, as the old saying goes, you get the win, but you don't get the titles.
Indeed, they do not get the titles, but it's a big victory nonetheless. We'll see what that means for them heading into Emergence.
The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event like we landed on the moon, nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We own the night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on, we own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Looking to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing car chasing.
All right, fans, we are back. And oh, hold on just a moment.
We've got a tag team match set to happen here.
Action kicking off before the match even begins. Tennille Dashwood, Madison Rayne attacking Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie from behind as they were heading down to get in the ring here against Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans. That feud just continues to heat up.
It's going to also advantage, in my opinion, in this match.
Well, if anyone's going to overcome the start to this match, I would dare say Taya Valkyrie and Rosemary be more than capable of taking care of business. Single leg drop kick now. The former Knockouts champion, Tasha Steelz. Not very happy since losing that championship title.
As one would expect. But she may be taking it in a slightly different direction.
Savannah Evans comes in and just starts giving the bad mouth to Taya Valkyrie, and Taya needs to make the tag to Rosemary as soon as possible. She's been in the ring the entire match thus far. Jumped right before the bell. She never had a really fair opportunity to get started. Evans sends her into the corner, follows in with a hip attack. Round the world with a big sidewalk slam. And you've got to be thinking to yourself right now, the tag team champions, the knockout tag team champions, have got to be watching this one very closely.
There's no doubt in my mind, I know for a fact the Virtuosa and Chelsea Green have got their eyes on the women's tag team division here at Impact, which, by the way, is hot as anyone's got.
Taya Valkyrie now walking Savannah Evans over towards the corner. Snapmares are over. This is an opportunity for her to make that tag to Rosemary, and if she's able to, there we go. Finally getting the fresh person in the match for her team.
Well, Rosemary's had a chance to now fend off some of the damage that was sustained in that pre-match attack. You see her going right to the eyes. Rosemary, I'll tell you what, we all know that she has this working agreement with the Dark Realm. I don't know that there's anything darker about it than her.
Well, ever since making this unusual alliance with Taya Valkyrie, those two are, of course, longtime enemies. And Savannah Evans now pulls her over towards the corner. Tag is made. And again, Tasha Steelz comes in. Belly to belly suplex, nicely done.
What I like about it the most is she's got her deep in her corner, cutting the ring in half, and that is how you make it to a Knockouts Tag Team Championship match.
Charging into the corner, nobody home, and now Rosemary with an opportunity here. Snapmare takes Tasha Steelz over, and then she gives her a kick right between the shoulder blades. Irish whipping Rosemary, finding herself in the wrong part of town.
It's a basic geography lesson. You want to keep the fight in your corner, closest to your tag team partner.
Oh, the knee came up and Rosemary is out.
Lack of judgment on the part of Rosemary there, and she is a veteran. Not the kind of mistake you would expect to see her making, but she did.
Steelz tried for the boot to the midsection, and that didn't happen. Rosemary ready for it that time. Boy, oh boy, back and forth. Both of these ladies have an answer for everything thrown at them. Tasha Steelz wants her on her feet, and this could be a big moment right here. The cutter! Hooks the leg, and this match might be over, ladies and gentlemen. Here's 2, and it's over.
Well, BBA gets the big win, no doubt about that. How much of an advantage did they have by the way the match started out, though?
Oh, they had an enormous advantage.
Winners, Team Steel and Santana Evans.
Fans, we'll be back. We've got plenty more Impact Wrestling still to come, but wow, there are those that might call that one an upset. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We own the night. Hear us screaming loud. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on, we own the night. Walk among the giants in a tent of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Looking to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Looking to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? We
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Steve Mackey.
Steve Macklin has been on a trajectory as of late towards the top, and he's made it clear that that is what his goal is.
Well, he's been doing a lot of different things lately, including, it appears, siding up with Moose. Now, there's no proof of that, but there have been a lot of things looking awfully suspicious.
Well, by in any way joining forces, if that's in fact what's happening, there was a triple threat match featuring Steve Macklin, Moose, and Sami Callihan at a recent event called Slammiversary, and it appeared that Macklin was working together with Moose during that match.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 293 pounds, Sam E. Kelly.
Well, here comes Sami Callihan, and I'll tell you what, none too happy.
No arguing about that one. We have seen this man many times throughout his career, especially here in Impact Wrestling. And a not happy Sami Callihan is not the kind of person you want to necessarily be around. Macklin and Callihan ready to get this one going. Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go. Caught him with a nice hip toss at Macklin, and now let's see what these two guys have in store for one another here tonight.
They're going to bring out the best. They're going to bring out the worst in one another as far as I'm concerned.
Maclin, a tremendous athlete and a tremendous professional wrestler in general. He's got Sami in that rear chin lock. And now look at the face on Maclin as Sami makes his way back up. Couple of big elbows to get him out of trouble there. Capture suplex takes Maclin over, and now Steve Maclin in trouble.
Maclin has some strong words for Callahan. I can't repeat them, but it definitely wasn't, hey, how's it going?
Irish whip to the ropes, and now Maclin dropping down. Once again, Maclin catching. Oh, he missed it. Went for the clothesline, and Sami Callahan making him pay the price. Off the ropes, back elbow done. Nicely job right there by Maclin.
His timing was absolutely perfect on that one.
Maclin telling Sami, get back up. Callahan able to fight his way out of that for a moment. These two guys getting very physical. I mean, I know it's professional wrestling, it's not ballet, but not much wrestling right now. It is a lot of punching, stomping, elbows.
Matches like this can't go very long, that's a fact. The amount of physical damage and trauma to the body when you do stuff like this.
Leapfrog by Callahan, comes up with a knee right to the head, and Maclin is down. Callahan now targeting the leg, inverted figure four leg lock, and he's got it on. Maclin is in trouble, and Sami Callahan trying to take the knee.
Well, again, Sami feels that this is somebody who's been working against him. Whether that's true or not, hard to say.
2 count, and Maclin manages to kick out. Here comes another Irish whip. Over the top rope to the floor, and Sami follows him.
You gotta be kidding me.
The heel of Sami just caught him right in the head. Nice block by Maclin. Relying on his military training to overcome. Callahan once again is in control. And he throws Maclin back into the ring.
Needs to pay attention to that count. Referee's up to 7, but he does beat it back in. Now hooks the leg.
A 1 count, and Maclin able to kick out of that one. Maclin snapmare takes him over. Oh, Sami with a winding shot caught him. Callahan has him up, drives him down.
And now choking him out right in front of the official who's not doing a damn thing about it.
Maclin able to kick out before the referee can make the count of 1. To let Sami know there's still plenty left in the tank. Oh, what a chop to the knee. Went for the cover, got a 1 count. He knows he's got him in trouble, though.
Callahan fighting from a seated position and still gaining an advantage.
Goes for the scoop slam, couldn't hold him up. And that puts Maclin back in the driver's seat momentarily. Oh, what a suplex right there by Sami Callahan.
That did some damage to Maclin, no 2 ways about it.
Sami's on fire now. Rolls him up. Oh, rolls through with a kick to the head. Callahan is ready. Round and round these two men go, each one with an answer for the other. Callahan has him up. Tucks his head. There's that kick right to the head.
Sammy's got some ingenuity in him, there's no doubt about it. He's got a different way of doing things. But Macklin just continues to fire back.
Steve Macklin now rolling outside the ring. Callahan and Macklin going at it here on the floor. Oh, look at this, rake in the eyes of Sami Callahan. Into the steel post head first.
Callahan might be busted open. We're going to have to get a close look at that.
Macklin continues to fire away on Sami Callahan.
5, 6,
This action is getting heated up here.
7.
Callahan fighting back. Oh, into the guardrail, he drives him. Macklin caught off with a backbreaker.
The backstabber getting the job done, and now Macklin.
Sizing him up. Sammy's in a lot of trouble.
He just hit him with a bomb right there, and that's normally going to be the end of the match, but he's not done.
Macklin continuing to hand out some punishment here to Sami Callahan. And now Callahan on the middle rope, waiting for Sami to get back up to his feet. Oh, he baited him in. Jawbreaker, now look at this, Irish whip on the apron he goes. Macklin, shoulder block, taking him all the way out. Now Steve Macklin going to the top rope. Sami Callahan caught him.
You hear this crowd, and I agree, this is awesome.
Both of these men letting it all hang out, and Sami just drove down, hitting his head on the steel steps, and now what?
Macklin has got those steel steps.
5,
Going to get him up, and not going to happen. Sami says, I don't think so.
7.
Again, the referee's count continuing to get up there. Callahan nicely done. Overhead suplex. And Macklin in trouble. Thumbs up. Thumbs down. And that's going to be it.
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and you may be right.
The win for Sami Callahan, but I'll tell you what, it wasn't easy.
Well, not only wasn't it easy, I'm not sure that Macklin didn't have the match won earlier on. Probably could have put him away and chose not to. That's a mistake.
I've got a strong feeling we have not heard the last of these two men, ladies and gentlemen. There was the moment, it looked like Macklin had it won, and he didn't go for the victory. There was the moment that changed the trajectory of the match.
Sami Callihan.
Callahan with a big win right now as we head towards emergence. What does that mean? We don't know yet, but I guarantee you we're going to find out soon.
Stick around, more action still to come right here on the Nation Network. This is Impact.
nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We own the night. Yeah. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. Whoa. We own the night. We own the night. Living to the fullest, like we dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest, like we dodging bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. Come on. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. We own the night.
All right, everyone, we talk about the upcoming event that is Emergence. Right now, we're going to find out who will be challenging the world champion,
Making
Josh
his way to the
Alexander.
ring, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 214 pounds, Alex Shelley.
It's going to be a triple threat match. One man is going to get a pinfall or a submission here tonight. And that man's life may be changing forever because they will be going up against Josh Alexander for the Impact World Heavyweight Championship at Emergence.
Once again, we want to send a special shout out to all of you joining us here live on the Nation Network. Killshot Matt Storm in the house along with Double C and Tragedy Dark. Welcome aboard, everyone.
Those of you that are watching us, we invite you to take a moment and click that like button down below. It helps indeed to get our product out in front of more eyes, and we appreciate you for it.
All right, Alex Shelley, the first man in the ring tonight. He's going to be very familiar with one of the other men in this triple threat match, his tag team partner, Chris Sabin.
And his opponents, first, from New York, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Superstar.
As Sabin coming down the aisle right now. Both of these men have been associated with Impact almost from day one.
Yeah, they've got a 20-year history with Impact Wrestling, and it is only right that they have an opportunity to fight for the World Championship. Sabin, of course, has been there before.
He has, but Alex Shelley has not, and believe you me, he wants this opportunity, does Alex Shelley.
And from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 170 pounds, T.
Trey Miguel making his way down the aisle. Another man who has really risen in the ranks here in Impact Wrestling.
He's earned this opportunity, I'll tell you that right now.
He's been a big part of the X Division Championship title picture scene, but now he is looking for even bigger and better.
I don't know if I'd call it better. I mean, not to knock the X Division Championship in any way, shape, or form. But look how smart he is right now, sitting back, letting the tag team partners go at it.
And that's not what you would necessarily expect in a match like this. You might think Motor City Machine Guns would be working together against Trey Miguel and then settle up one-on-one later. And now Trey Miguel and Alex Shelley exchanging blows here near the corner. Shelley with a knee to the midsection, turns around, goes after Sabin, but got caught. Sabin using that forward momentum to his advantage and dropping his tag team partner across the top rope.
See Trey Miguel up against the ropes now on the far side. They're kind of forgotten about him.
Well, Sabin had forgotten, but now he's back in the ring, and Trey Miguel's in there with him as they exchange blows. Trey Miguel getting the advantage at the moment. Alex Shelley working his way back up, and he's got to be aware of what's happening in the ring because a pinfall or submission means he loses even though he's not part of it. Oh, 1-2 punch right there to Sabin as his tag team partner takes advantage of a blind spot moment.
This is for an opportunity at the World Championship, and again, Shelley's never had that. No matter how good a friend or a longtime tag team partner you may be, at the end of the day, for Alex Shelley to get that shot at Josh Alexander, he's going to have to find a way to beat one of these two men, and it might come down to him and his tag team partner. That's just a reality.
Oh, wait a minute. And now the Motor City Machine Guns working in tandem.
And now they're right back at one another, and that's what it's all about.
Special shout out to John Wesley Thomas joining us here live for Impact Wrestling on a Saturday morning. Coming off with a Hurricane Run off the top ropes. Nicely done by Sabin. And now Trey Miguel taking advantage of the moment. Off the ropes, Miguel coming back out front. Driving the weight down across the back of the shoulders, and Sabin out to the floor. Now it's one-on-one. Trey Miguel cover, hooks the leg, gets a 1 count on Alex Shelley, who's able to kick out. And now Shelley unloading with a couple of right hands. Trey Miguel, Northern Light suplex, nicely done, and Shelley grabbing his back in pain. Trey Miguel now on the top rope, and wait a minute, into the ring. Oh, the knees came up.
Shelley just caught Sabin with a quick kick, and Sabin's back up against the ropes, now turning his full attention to Trey Miguel.
Miguel out to the floor, and now wait a minute, what is happening here? Alex Shelley's on the middle rope. Oh, the top rope, I beg your pardon, he got caught from behind by Sabin. German suplex.
Off the top rope, and now Sabin hooks the leg. Will he be going back to the big show?
He got a 2 count. Shelley able to kick out. Oh, he forgot about something, didn't he?
He forgot that Trey Miguel's in this match, and Trey just reminded him.
Hooks the leg. Trey Miguel may be getting the opportunity of a lifetime. Look at this, draping an arm. Wow, these 3 men bringing it tonight, no doubt about it, and you can tell how much that World Championship match means to all 3 of them.
Shelley just sent Trey Miguel out to the floor for a moment, thought to follow him, and then realized, hey, I got a one-on-one in the ring right now.
Hooks a leg on Sabin, who kicks out on a 1. This is the opportunity that any of these 3 men want right now. It's a one-on-one in the middle ring. Cradle shock, cradle plex. Thought he was going to take a page out of the book of his tag team partner there for a moment. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Trey Miguel on the apron watching. And a 2 count, all we're going to get.
I have no idea why Trey Miguel was sitting by on that one. It almost cost him the match.
Falcon driver, and he hooks the leg. 1 count only. Now the jawbreaker by Shelley comes up with a wild clothesline that misses. And Trey Miguel with a neck breaker, and now it's Shelley rolling to the floor. Sabin just caught him. Cradle shock if he hits it. He does. Sabin will be going up against Josh Alexander at Emergence.
Indeed he will. It's a huge win for Chris Sabin.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, these three men brought everything they had to this fight. It could have gone either way. I mean, each of them had great opportunities to put this one away. There were some saves made, mistakes made, but at the end of the day, Sabin with that cradle shock, just too much to overcome. As we take a look back at some of the moments that led to this. Here was that cradle suplex. Thought he might have been taking a page out of the book of his tag team partner there. Thought he's going to steal a move.
And I still can't figure out for the life of me why he sat there and watched that go down.
Looked like Trey Miguel was going to get one right there. Didn't happen.
The superstar.
Chris Sabin, a major victory for him right here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around, more to come. This is Impact.
The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event, like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We on the night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on, we on the night, walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We on the night. We on the night.
All right, fans, we are back, and look who's here with us. Eric Young, the leader of VBD, Violent by Design.
There's that old saying about not having both oars in the water. I'm not even sure he has a boat or a lake.
There is a method to the madness, no doubt about it. And Eric Young is the master when it comes to the mental strategy of this game.
Violent by Design. It's not just a name, it's what we are. I am an Impact original. Violent by Design, we are the baddest group anywhere. We have dominated the landscape of Impact Wrestling from day one. Whether I was with Team Canada, doesn't matter. Every step along the way, every match that I got into, as a former world champion, I have been Impact Wrestling. I have bled, sweat, and shed tears in this ring for more years than I care to admit. Other factions have come and gone, but I am still here, the best of them all. Nobody can stand up to Eric Young. Nobody can stand up to Violent by Design. It's not an accident that I have reached the top, the pinnacle.
Might not be an accident. But it might have been an accident that he spoke up so soon. That's D'Lo Brown. What is he? D'Lo Brown, he's gone old school here. He's an agent in the back, and what in the world?
Let me tell you something. You want to talk about how tough you are, how tough your factions have been, your success at Impact Wrestling? Let me tell you this. I represent aces and eights. And we might not have been around here a whole lot lately, but we always ready. We always watching. You want to talk about violent? We are the original Violent by Design. All right, hold on just a moment here. I wasn't talking about you, but if you want to come out here and get in my business, then why don't we do that? Tell you something, old man. You had a good run, but it's over now. It's my time. Old man. Well, this old man still has a little run left in him. And aces and eights only a phone call away. You gotta understand something. We always look into the future. Just because you ain't seen us don't mean we ain't watching. I pick up the phone and we ride again. Well, then why don't you pick up the phone? Why don't you dial your digits? And why don't you find a couple of guys and meet me and Violent by Design at Emergence? If you think you can put a team together, we are more than welcome to having you. But understand, it ain't gonna be no dance. You damn sure better be knowing that. You want aces and eights, well, you better be real careful about what you're talking about, because we don't play. We come, it's to conduct business. And part of business is gonna be taking a piece of your ass. You want it at Emergence? You got it. Good. Now, the only question left is how do we settle this? See, if we're gonna do this, I say we do it right. We can do it traditionally, or we can break new ground here at Impact. Well, it sounds like you got an idea in mind. All I'm gonna tell you is this: whatever plan you got ain't gonna be good enough for you. Whatever plan you got ain't gonna help that you have Violent by Design. Because whatever plan you got, you're gonna lose to aces and eights. Well, I have an idea. Since you want to get violent, why don't we get violent?
Eric Young with a low blow to D'Lo Brown. I guess the talking is about done right now, and D'Lo going to work on Eric Young, has him up in the air with a suplex. Irish whip over the top rope he goes. Snaps him down across the top rope, and now Eric Young in trouble. This thing broke down pretty good. I thought we had some conversation happening. Eric Young going underneath the ring. He's got a sledgehammer. They fight over the hammer, and now look at this, to the midsection, D'Lo Brown. Belly-to-belly suplex on Eric Young. Trying to go under the ring one more time, but he has to realize D'Lo is right there. This is breaking down right here, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost out of time. And D'Lo running him over. Fans, we gotta go.